Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. My name is Joe. Drink of the day is a cold glass of water, and today I've been revisiting Pudding for the PRB02 format. So this list is a little bit different from the one I showed in my deck lists for every leader video. That list was the one I played previously, and today I wanted to mix it up, try some new cards in the deck, see how they feel. So I've been trying out some copies of the Kuma. This is just sort of an alternative play on your 6th on turn. One problem I had with the Pudding last time I played it is if you didn't see the 6 cat, like your 6th on turn was terrible. You were playing out like the vanilla way more than I'd have liked. So I have ended up swapping some cards out for Kumas. Kuma feels pretty good. It's really good into Green Zoro. It's pretty decent into Rayleigh. It's just a good generic card. I mean, you know Kuma. He's been in every yellow deck now. May as well put him here too. And I've also got 3 of the Lin. This is pretty good tech into Rayleigh. Just obviously removing one of their guys and getting a life. Also, if your opponent plays correctly and you're on the odd curve, you're not going to ramp 2-10. You're going to ramp 2-9. And sometimes just playing this 9-mum on 9, if they've played, I don't know, maybe they played like a Cavendish or something like that, you can remove that and get the heal. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a good card. And obviously in type, so we can search it with all our searches. As a result, I've cut the events. I think the Kuma makes your Zoro matchup fine enough that you shouldn't need the events. You got the healing from the Kuma, you got the healing from the Big Mum. You can even heal with 8 cat. And I've gone down to 2 of him, just because there's less purple 8 cat in the format. When I played this before, blue purple Luffy was just everywhere playing 8 cat, and blue purple Luffy's still everywhere, but he's not playing 8 cat, so you're not really trying to remove that as much. This is still good for removing like exactly Mihawk. Still though. So I do still like running a couple, but I have cut down, and I've also cut down on the 2 cat. Just again, I'm running less catters, so I'm running less of these. If you really like this card, you could play more. And when you get like if you go like Pudding into catter into 2 cat into catter, that's like a ridiculous power spike turn. But the fact that it's reliant on how many Don your opponent is on means another card that's dead early game. So I'm on 2. I think 2 is okay. If you don't get on with the blocker, you could maybe go up to 3 2 cats. In terms of searches, I've got kind of a weird split. This is the best one. The event searcher is better than Pudding because this can't search 7-cost Pudding. But this is a brick, so it's kind of a balance. So I'm on 3 of the yellow one, 2 of the event. You could easily go to 4 of the event and just 1 yellow Pudding, or the other way around, 4 yellow Pudding, 1 event if you like. And I have gone back up to 4 10-mum. It's really good into UP. It's one of your better plays into Bonney. I will say, my god, I've been matching nothing but green decks this afternoon. I've been recording for hours, and I just keep matching Bonney, Smoker, and like rogue decks. So it's been quite challenging getting games for this video that I think are good, because Bonney is such a tough matchup, man. They have so many things, and the deck's just hard to play into. So the way that you play around something like 9-cost Shanks or 10-cost Dofi is completely different from the way that you play around them going, okay, Mihawk, Bonney. Like, we have these 8 cats and they're very, very good. But if they play Dofi or Shanks, then you don't want to block. But then if you don't block, they go, okay, blocker, and you've lost like 2 cards. And you've not gained any value from these. So it's really awkward, the Bonney matchup. Also, we just suck into Kid. You can remove it with this, but if they've got the Chigi, you can't remove it with this. I have been struggling with Bonney. I think it's always been a pretty tricky matchup, but if you can get a couple 10-mums down before they get too crazy, you got a chance. You do really need first in that matchup, though. That is another one where the 9-mum's pretty good, though, just to get rid of their early Cavendish and heal, and just establish like a nice big body. So that's Pudding. Where do I think Pudding is going to settle in the meta? I think your Zoro matchup is very winnable. I think your UP matchup is very winnable. I think your Bonney matchup is very tough. And I think your Rayleigh matchup is probably slightly unfavoured. So I think you're sort of probably decent into 2 of the top 4, okay into Rayleigh, and then pretty bad into Bonney. However, depending on how PRB02 shakes things up, that could be good or bad for Pudding. We'll just have to see. However, the deck's definitely better. Like, this Pudding is a really good card. It helps you just draw more cards and sometimes cheat a Don, although that's not too impactful. I think the deck's good. I don't think it's going to be tier 1, probably not even going to be tier 2. And I'm pretty hyped to see if people can make a better Pudding list than this, and to see how far she can go. We're into RG Smoker. He's taken first. I don't love that hand. Not a whole lot interesting going on there. I like this one more. We've got the 6 cat. We've got a pudding combo. It's not bad. We've got pudding of our own. Do a bit of searching. We've got 2 puddings actually for searching. That's quite nice. This is... Let's go with this one first. A lot of 2K is gone. I think we should take a 2K here just because we don't have any others. And then I'll go with the other pudding, I think, over the blocker. Yeah, because they can play the Kobe now. The Kobe just kind of chews on our blocker for fun. Katakuri seems good. Tenmum doesn't seem particularly good in this matchup. I think it's going to be a very grindy game. Yeah, I think this is going to be a particularly grindy game. We will take that. Kuma's quite nice for next turn, actually. That's a pretty nice grab. We'll attack with the pudding as well, just because we can. And we don't have anything else to do. I might just play out this pudding now, though, because if he goes with Smoker, he can't actually Kobe next turn. So I might just go 5-5 Anana. Okay, well, we found the rest of our 10 mums, huh? Interesting. Play that. He gives us a lore. The lore's actually... I really find the lore annoying in this matchup. Very difficult to deal with. 5-2. Absolutely fine. 3 on for Sanji. Okie dokie. So annoyingly, he's only on 5, so we can't use the pudding just yet. We can either Katakuri or we can Kuma. If we Kata, that allows us to Big Mum next turn, but I don't really want a Big Mum next turn. I want a pudding next turn. So I think I like Kuma here. I think I like ditching the 6 cats. Yeah, I think I like ditching the 6 cat. So let's just go 6 at leader. See if he wants to counter this one or take. He's already fairly low on cards. Does. Sure. And then we'll go with Kuma. Deploy this, trashing the 6 cat to get the heal. I'm happy to take 1 to 2 cut lives here. We have the Anana to block the banish one, so I obviously don't want to get banished. But next time we're... Okay, the lore is annoying. I really dislike the lore in this matchup. Although I suppose they don't have as much removal as other decks, so it could be worse. Yeah, I'll just block that one. It's fine. Yeah, I'm happy to take 7-8. Ooh, that's a lot of bricks, though. I'm rapidly regretting not trashing one of those catters, huh? It's fine. It's fine. The 2K there is nice, actually. So I think we need to remove this Smoker from the board with the yellow 8 cat this turn. Before any kind of crazy removal protection comes down. We could pudding Zeus the Smoker. And then we could, yeah, if we Zeus the Smoker, then put the Zeus back into life with the yellow 8 cat. That is better, right? Because he just doesn't get a life in that example. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Because he doesn't have any onboard protection. So let's go this. I don't want to leave this brick as my last life with him knowing what it is. So I'm going to blow that up. Then we'll go with the pudding. No, I'll attack 5 here. Yeah, I'll attack 5 to this Sanji. Yeah, he just lets it go. And we're going to attack 7. Takes, okay. Looks like he got some kind of trigger. Doesn't want to use it, like maybe a mole pistol. And then we'll go pudding. Dominus 2. They're pretty good cards. That 2 cat could be pretty good next turn. Then we'll play the 8 cat and put the Zeus into life. And then the turn. And then we'll see what he does from here. Mihawk's obviously a very good play, but the fact that we removed his Smoker is great. His board is all of a sudden very much less threatening. Yeah, there's the Mihawk. And the lore, the only like board it can play is Kuma. Which kind of sucks. He can put the debuff here and then like mole pistol it. Go to the chopper. I think that's respectable. I think I'm fine letting this go down. Excuse me. Just dying of Ligma. Yeah, I think I'm fine letting this go down. Take the heal. Not too bad. Yeah, he doesn't play pudding. We'll just take that. That's fine. It's got one open for something or other. Could be a waterfall. If we had the yellow 8-cat, that would be incredible this turn. And I'm half tempted to dig, because if this draws either yellow 8-cat or pudding, that's obviously very, very good. But if it doesn't, we can't double cat. Do we need to double cat? I don't think we do. I think Kuma cat is fine. Let's have a look. Okay, well, we don't... Could go with the 9-cost Linlin. The 9-cost Linlin's quite good as well, actually. I guess it only removes his blocker. Maybe it's not very good. Maybe I'm lying. Yeah, we'll take this. I'll take this. Yeah, I think this is fine. We can, I guess we weren't on 10, actually. I thought we were on 10. So I guess I couldn't 2-cat, 8-cat anyway. Ah, well. Let's go 5. Yeah, I guess I couldn't 2-cat, 8-cat anyway. What a moron. I guess we'll go 6, 8. Sure, why not? For a laugh. Yeah, 6, 8 pudding. Play out the 8-cat seems pretty solid. Not upset about it. Okay, gives us a waterfall, that's fine. We're just going to go 8 anyway. Which requires at least something out of him. Does give us a Kobe. We've got 3 cards there. It's not bad. Oh, no, was it 2 cards? No, it was 2 cards. I'm lying. I'm lying. Deploy this. Done -2. Oh, we do get the yellow 8-cat. We could just get rid of the Mihawk. Oh, get rid of the Mihawk's pretty good. But if we develop this, we can go with another one and the yellow 8-cat next turn. It's got to be the line. Yeah, I think it's got to be the line. The fact that it's a blocker combined with that, and I don't think this Mihawk's going to swing anyway, so he's going to have like 2 swings max. Yeah, this just reduces this. If he goes really, really hard into this, how upset will I be? Honestly, not very, so I'm going to counter. I'm going to give up the beige. That's a lot of bricks in on. I wonder if we're ever going Kuma 2-cat next turn. That could be quite a nice combo. It's another Mihawk. Mihawk 2-er. Okay, there goes the mole gun. Okay, so we were wise to get at least a little bit of value out of it in the first instance. 7. I think we should counter this. Just in case this wants to swing. Okay, it doesn't want to swing. Well, we do still have the option of 10 mum. We should have the option of 2-cat, 8-cat. Yellow one, remove one of these. Hody Jones is obviously a card he can play. I think we really do need to heal this turn. So I'm looking at Kuma yellow 8-cat, maybe? I think he has so many blockers, it actually quite takes that one. It's a little crazy. These just get free blocked, right? These just get free blocked. So I think we're best off going Kuma 2-cat. In which case we'll have a Don for this. The 10 mum's useless now. Which is good to know, unless we want to 2-cat the Mihawk out of here. Hody Jones is quite scary. But if we have 3 life, he needs 4 swings to go through. We don't have that much counter though. No 2Ks in hand currently. We could go to 4 life. If we Kuma and yellow 2-cat. Like this pudding here. Let's do this. Okay, I like the Zeus here. Just a nice reliable blocker. Yeah, I think I'm looking to Kuma 2-cat here. Let's go 5. Just block with this with one of these. It doesn't matter which. You shouldn't be giving us any more cards this turn. Finally have a counter, but these 5 bricks are... It's scary, man. It's scary, man. The deck doesn't play that many bricks, but when they sort of coalesce together, it does get quite terrifying. You know? It does. The fact he gave us a card there, I think, is just not correct. Okay. So yeah, we're going Kuma. It's just a debate of which Kata I'm playing, right? We can 8-cat remove his, 8-cat heal, or we can purple 8-cat. But if he has Hody, the purple 8-cat is terrible. But it does sort of give him... No, he can't play board, because if he taps these Mihawks, he loses. Yes, I think it's always yellow 2-cat. And do we want to heal or remove his stuff? I think Loki removing his guy is better. Because it lowers him to 4 swings. We're still gonna have 3 life. Yeah, I think that's the route. And then we've just got to get through them next turn. Then we'll go with the Kuma over the top of the other pudding. Trash a big one. He'll pass it up. So yeah, he can't really afford to play board unless he has like at least 2 more blockers. Okay, maybe he does. These damn Mihawks, bro. Get him out. Get him out. Maybe he does play board, but if he plays board, we can go again. 1 to 6. Yeah, we can't save that. Can't save that. Is he going to play into these puddings? Play another blocker? No, no blocker. It's 9 to pudding. Yeah, it's fine. We can just keep going here. I think we definitely 10 mum now. This is 2 Don. It can be anything. It can be Spider's Web. It can be Waterfall. It can be Igloo. There's so many good events Smoker has in his arsenal. But he is pretty low on cards. And I think just... Okay, is he going to attack with this? Absolutely. That's fine. Simplifies the board state, but... Yeah. It's very low commitment. Go 5. We can ramp. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good on the ramp. That's quite funny. Expecting a counter on this one, right? Expecting a counter. We actually want to swing 7. We actually, like, actively want to swing 7. Because 8 is just, like, Giga-free Waterfall or Spider's Web. This forces him to use it anyway, unless he just... I guess if he has Spider's Web, then this is fine. Oh, yeah, or Igloo. The Igloo's also fine. So, you just never... Cause, like, if that was Waterfall, he just blocks the 8k and restands and we don't get any more pressure. We just get 1 2k out of him. But where we swing the 7 first, and it forces him to block, right? And then either he Waterfalls that and then gives another 1k. Oh, God, not the 4th Mihawk. Mihawk 4-er! Bruh, what is this shit? Get this out of here, dude. Get this out of here. This is so obnoxious. 2 Don 8k blocker. What a time to be alive. Let me think. We can't defend this from these Mihawks though, right? That's the thing. I think we're better off defending at least once. And then we'll let it go to the next one. Yeah, that will go through. 3 Don for who knows what. He has 5 swings now. Quite scary. He's going to attack the Kuma. Yep, we're at 5. Lin. Dude, what is this shit, man? What is this? This is awful. This is actually just awful. 12 to 5. I think I'm literally just going 15 here. Or we can... If we play this, I only get to swing 7. So annoying. We could... I just leaves. Man, to be fair, I don't think... Yeah, okay. With these 3 cards, I think that is actually the end of the game. No matter what we do. I think I'm edging towards just going 15. And, I'd probably play out the 8-cat, actually, because then we can just restand our guys, and they can't play board anymore. It forces him to play life, and we eventually get there. That was a ridiculous game. This Meal, bro. Get him out of here. Okay, going first into Bonney. I do prefer first. I'm not sure why he's given me first, but we'll find out, I'm sure. The cat is not bad. Kuma's okay on 6, but I really would like to see the 6-cat. Do have 1 searcher, but it's only top 4. I think we mulligan this. Okay, we got the 6-cat, we got the 10-mum. I mean, we can do a very simple ramp if that's what it calls for. Go with this. I think I want the 8-cat more 10-mums. Because if he doesn't attack into us on our 4-on turn, then the 10-mum's quite bad. I think I'm going to take the cat. Pass it over. See who's got her here. Could have a searcher. It's probably about all it'll have. Maybe a 2-cost blocker. But, yeah, regardless, our next turn's just attack, ramp. He does play a searcher, sure. We'll attack 3 into that and then 5 into leader. Does grab the 3-cost Bonney. Attack 3 into that. There's no Dons active, so it's fine. Then we'll go 5 to leader. Use the card action, ramp up. Putting in a Daifuku, lovely. Good cards there, actually. Then we'll see what he wants to do. Yeah, smart to attack there and not leader. Very smart to not attack leader. Goes with a Bonney, sure. And a Bonney. Okay. Well, I think we're going with... Yeah, this blocker's not good this turn, because he can just take it out too easily. And if we play this... So we attack first. Yeah, we attack first. He needs to give it to 1k if he wants to counter, but I imagine he'll take. And then next turn, we're expecting some kind of 5-cost. Cavendish is the best one. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. If he attacks us, I'll gladly take just because we can get the pudding, and pudding into Kata is better than just playing Kata. She draws us 2 cards and gets an extra body, which is great. There's the Cavendish. Goes with the Bonney. Will he attack? X Drake. Sure. Koshiro. He will attack. I'll take. Okay, a lot of blockers. Doesn't have any Dons open, but does have this on the field. If we had a Zeus, it'd be pretty damn good. But we don't. We do not. So I think we are going with pudding. It's kind of annoying, you know. We've got to take out the searcher though. Yeah, we've got to take out the searcher. There's no option. He can obviously restand the Dom with this. Rest our leader. Yeah, very good. Very good. I imagine he'll let this go, but he can block if he wants to save it, which is also fine. Does let it go. We'll go with the pudding. Dom on us 2. Just play this. That's fine. Do I want to play out the Anana this turn? I think blocking a hit this turn is not too bad. Although we do already have this. We don't have anything else to do with the Dons. I think we're good to drop this turn. I think we're good to. The fact that he's only on 8 and not 9 means that we can block with his Katakuri very frugally. because we don't have to fear 9 Shanks. That was always going to happen. 4 cost me, or 8 cost me. It is 4 cost me Hawk. It's kind of 2 cost me Hawk here, which is kind of a joke. But what can you do? He's going to swing 7. Surely 8, right? Maybe 8-8. Little 8-8 action. 5. This can be what, like 1,000, 7, 8, 9. This could be 10. This can also be a blocker. I think we'll counter this one. If he swings like 10, I guess I'll just take. If he swings just 7, it's 8. Do we want to counter? 4 on open. It's gonna be another blocker, either like a Bonney and a Rouge, something like that. I think, not sure exactly what I want to do next turn. We've got quite a few options. 10 mum's looking good. 10 mum is looking good. Just block. I think I'll just block, honestly. Just clear the board. Get this out of here. We can't restand this anyway. Pedro. Okay, arrested Don or KO arrested 6. That's low-key kind of annoying. That's low-key kind of annoying. Another 8 cat here would be pretty reasonable as well, to be fair. Yeah, that's pretty good. Kills our Kata pretty smoothly. You don't see Pedro very often as well. We could just 9 mum get it out of there. Could also 9 mum get this out of there. No. I don't know what to do. Bonney's so hard. They have so many good options. I think I want to get a second 8 cat down this turn to set up for next turn. We'll swing. This really doesn't matter, does it? This really doesn't matter. He just gets to remove our Katakuri at some point anyway, if he wants to. It's so annoying. Yeah, you just remove this. Yeah, no point resting the Don for sure. Guess I'll attack 6 to 6. He shouldn't block here. Should give us 1k. He probably should block here. Unless he wants the card. No, give us another 1k. Okay. And then we'll go with... yeah, just another 8 cat. Actually, maybe after the Pedro hit went through, maybe I could have used the Linlin, right? It's weird, and it's weird now because of 9 Shanks. It's very weird. Because I don't want these to get Shanks, right? Bonney's so hard to play into because they have so many options. They're all completely unsearchable, so it's just pot luck on what they draw. It's really annoying. I don't like playing into Bonney. We'll take that one. Yeah, Bonney's so annoying. Just you never know what they've got. You got Hody, you got 10 cost Shank, sorry, 9 cost Shank. You got 10 cost Doflamingo. Sometimes I even play Law and Beppo, Kid, Mihawk. There's so many options, and it really frustrates me because everything in the deck is unsearchable. So it's just complete gambling as to whether you actually see anything. And this is just shouting either Shanks or Dofi, so I'm not going to be blocking. However, I will be countering. We'll give up one of these Daifukus. Okay, he just goes with 2 mid-range blockers now. Or I guess 1 and... I don't know. He's got a lot of Don and not a lot of board space. Yeah, not a lot of board space. Stitch another cab. Okay. I think we want to play board, play 10 man. He's got so much Don. I don't think it's actually for anything meaningful. Let's go 8 to Cav. Yeah, you can rest the other one. It's fine. Just gives us that. Okie dokie. Well, we'll go 5. Then we'll go 5, and we'll go 10 mum. Did give a Cavendish. Is that not? How many Cavendish is that? That's all of them, right? That's literally all of them. So if we remove this one, he's gone. I think 10 mum here is pretty strong, though, just to get another big guy down. No need to ramp. And we get the heal. The heal is important. Yeah, it's such a difficult deck to play into. Purely because you have no idea what to expect. There's just so many... There's just too many options, honestly. No. Okay, now... Okay, he does have kid. He has everything. That's what I mean. There's, if we... Because now if we'd have blocked those hits, then the kid is bad. But if we don't block those hits, then he just plays... sorry, if we block those hits, then he can just Tendo Fee. I hate this deck. It's so annoying. I think we have to take this one. Yeah. Probably should have blocked that, honestly. Probably should have blocked. I'm just getting tilted, man. I really don't like Bonney. Everything about the deck's frustrating. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Now we have to attack this. This is here. Let's try and deal with the kid, I guess. The 12 into 8 is going to rest one of our canners. And then, yeah, he's going to block, I imagine. Yeah, okay. It's just difficult now, right? Because if we attack more... If we attack just 10... Because if we can deal with this, maybe we can deal with some of his board as well. We just don't have enough counter. We only have 5k, right? Because I can attack 11. And then we can put it into 8 cat. We get some draws and we get 3 blockers if this goes through. See if he has double 2s. Isn't giving us many 2ks. I expect he will. Okay, so that's double 2s. Right. I think we just hope no Hody now. I think we just hope no Hody. Because if he doesn't have Hody, we low-key might be able to still win. I think it's just all in. We have to hit him here as well because he has so much defense. So if we don't hit him here, like I'm giving him one more card to draw the Hody. But if we don't hit him there, we might not even win next turn if he doesn't have Hody, right? So annoying. But I'm guessing he has it. Bonney always has the Hody. They always have the Hody. And if he has it, he should definitely be going for it. Maybe not. 6 to 5. Well, if he had it, he would have played it. If he had it, he'd have played it. So I'm going to go off the assumption that he doesn't have it. And we'll go no blocker, give him the Daifuku. If he plays it now, then I guess you got my ass. But, like, that would seem very odd, sequencing. To play this, and then Cav, and then Hody. Like, you lose so much. Sure. Blocker, blocker, blocker. 4 blockers. 4 blockers for the blocker god. dear, man. Oh, dear. Well, what do we want to do now? If we life this with Big Mum, he doesn't actually get to rest anything. So we can probably take this out. Get rid of this, get rid of this. He's only got 3 swings. We go back to 1. We still just lose to Hody. We definitely always just lose to Hody still. Because I can't go for lethal. If we just 10 Mum, we go back to 1, we trash his life. Can we deal with this? Maybe. Maybe. He can save it, but it costs him all these blockers. He gets 1 Dom back, rests this. We probably can't deal with the Cavendish if we 10 Mum. What about if we 7 Pudding into 8 Cat? We'd have 3 blockers, but then we don't have a life, which is more important, I think. I think the 9 Mum's the best option. Is it ever better to just get rid of... No, I think this is the best one to get rid of, because we get 1 more hit this turn. We'll trash the 8 Cat. Game 1. Put this at the bottom. See if we can clear the Cav. Because I would like to. It does save it with the Rosie. Let's go to 6 again. He's going to lose this. Yeah. And again, I kind of have to attack him. Although if he blocks this 5, then I'll attack the Bonney. Takes. How many 2Ks have we seen? 4. 6. There's no way this is drawing a 2K. We're not playing this. There's no reason to attack here, right? He has to win next turn. He has to win next turn. He has to win next turn. Okay, does have the Hody now. This is probably enough, right? 2K, 2K, 1K, 1K. Yeah, I think that's enough. Oh, no, we can counter the 2... No, we can counter the 2 7s, but that is it. So we have to counter 3 swings. Yeah, not enough. Unless this is a beige. If this is a beige, there's a chance. That is the only route, right? Yeah, we only win if this is a beige. Sure. That's not a beige. That is not a beige. Yeah, it's a close game, though. Close game. Not a bad game into Bonney. He did have... Okay, he had... Maybe he had 0. Yeah, GG's. He actually had 0k. If we attacked the Mihawk, it would have gone... would have removed the Bonney. I just assumed he didn't have the Hody, because I thought he would play the Hody last turn. I really thought he would. So I was playing around him not having Hody. I certainly wasn't playing around him having 3 bricks in hand out of 3 cards. Yeah, because he top decked the carrot, and this was the life, I'm assuming. Well, no, maybe he top decked the second Hody. And I guess we'll never know. Yeah, I guess we'll never know. But... An interesting game, to be sure. An interesting game. So hard. Dealing with the kid and the amount of blockers when you don't have any unblockable or really any removal. Makes it difficult. I'm going to go into Zoro, I'm going to take first. 6 Cat's good. I like a lot of searches as well. I like this hand a lot. This is a solid hand. So Zoro's a weird one, because they obviously just want to attack. but their optimal strategy is to not attack into like this when we're going into the 6-cat turn, right? When we're on 4, they don't want to attack, because then we can play the 6-cat and ramp even more. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird interaction there, actually. I think the healing is going to be pretty important in this matchup. 8-cat's fine, but he's not like that good. Let's go with this in the first instance. 7-cost pudding's nice. We don't need any more of these. The 2k's alright. If we can get double 8-cats down, that's pretty good. I think I'm going to take the pudding first of all. Just to have a nice play, even if he doesn't let it. I mean, it's 2 puddings. It's fine. Go with this. Could just go searcher. I'd really like to see 10 mum. I'd also like to see yellow 8-cat in this matchup. Zeus is alright. I might just take more searchers though. I think we can just use this turn to play all the searchers. Well, I want all of those. I think I want the 10 mum the most, especially as there's 2 there. We'll go with this last searcher. 9 mum's also good. I think I will take 9 mum before 8-cat. Then we'll just go 5. Maybe actually should have done this first to get a bit of knowledge, but in all honesty, that wouldn't have actually changed anything because pudding Anana tells us nothing. The chunk blocker is nice though. It is quite nice into Zoro. And we've got a solid curve, and even if he doesn't attack, but he does attack. Incredible. So we can actually just go straight to 10 mum, which is pretty good. That's so crazy. Searcher gaming. Do you know what's even crazier? This is pretty crazy. Nah. Oh, his hand. I don't know what you want me to do about that one, man. 4 Don, swing 9 isn't that bad for Zoro, but obviously I don't know what he's got. Hopefully he doesn't have Tashigi, the 5 cost, but I'd assume he will. That's so crazy. I thought he was talking about me playing out like 1,000 searches. Okay, okay, he doesn't have Tashigi. Okay, low roll for Zoro here. Sure. Should have took out the one that could meaningfully attack, I think. What do we go? We're just going 10 on this turn. There's no way. It's the best card you have in your hand. I don't know. What do you want me to say, Bran? What do you want me to say? Sure. That's really cool, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's go 5 here. Defend it. And then let's just get rid of it. He's not going to defend it again. No, I mean, this is strictly better than the Zoro. You're just that's just wrong, right? This is a 4/6. This is a 4/5 that rests a card that isn't going to attack. And Shiggy out of here. Get the heal. Very nice. Yeah, I think I would have definitely played the 4/6 over the 4/5 personally. Just because, I mean, it's harder for us to swing into, right? There into the 5/7, I had to go 5 life, and then you give us just a 2k. It's definitely a mistake there, I think, playing out this one. Like, getting rid of that pudding searcher doesn't really do anything. I should get in the habit of actually using the Activate Main to get a bit of knowledge of their hand more. But 7 to 5, and then this is going to be a lot. So we need to counter this one. I'll give that, and then I'll give one of these puddings. We need 3 of them. You know? Yep, that'll go through. And then so will that. Incredible. Yep, very nice. No trigger there. Another 9 mum. We got a lot of options. I think we can 7 cost pudding this turn. And also 1 cost anana. So I'll swing 7 here. Yep. Go 12 here. 7 cost pudding. Don -2. Draw a couple cards. Play out this. And then we'll go 1 Don. Anana. In the turn. Restand this. And 1 Don. I think from here we should win. Mihawk is fine. I don't care. Can just swing rather large, I suppose. We're going 8. We got a resound event, probably. Yeah, we probably got a resound event. block 1k this one, just on the off chance he doesn't have a restand event. Because if he doesn't have a restand event, well, I'd rather, if he's playing like a blocker here for 2. Okay, it is a restand event. Yeah, so we can just, we want to block one of these, and then we'll take the last one, or if he attacks here or 1k, yeah, sure. But we're just going to heal again. We're just going to heal again. Yeah, it's fine. So we'll go, I guess, just 9 mums better, just because it's slightly larger. Or we can use more Don if we Kuma. Probably just Kuma. Yeah, we'll Kuma. Start with 5. You should always counter this one. Indeed. Let's go 8. Go 9. Take out Mihawk. Kuma. Go to this. Toss it over. Restand 2. I don't think he would attack this. He's digging. Yeah, I guess he just whiffed Tashigi this game, right? But like, it's not. Yeah. You could have played the vanilla. The vanilla's definitely better. This is another restand event. Sure. We'll just take them all. It's fine. We've got to counter, what, like 2k, 1k here on the last swing. No, he didn't even get it because he didn't attack the blocker, actually. Yeah, GG indeed. He just whiffed Tashigi early on. Happens. A bit of a weak game for Zoro, but in all honesty, this matchup, it should just be very good, right? We heal once a turn. He saw what? He saw the restand events. Like, the restand events are the best cards into yellow, and he saw 2 of them. But yeah, if we can just heal once a turn, it's just so hard for him to actually win the game at the end there. But either way, well played to our opponent. Let's move on. Got a game into UP Luffy. There's a lot of top end. It's a lot of top end, but I think we can do better. Yeah, we'll go with this. Take the 10 mum there. Pass it over. Cool. I'm going to keep it simple. Attack in, use the card action, Lin, and we're going to claim the One Piece. Now, he should not attack us here. You should never attack Pudding when they're on this curve, especially as UP, right? Because you don't want us ramp into 10 mum. You do not want us ramp into 10 mum, so you should just pass here. Unfortunately, we don't have the 6 cat, so we do get punished from this. This is a strict misplay. Never do this. If you're a UP Luffy player, we do get the punish. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. You love to see that. So now we just go 10 mum. Although this Bonclay being here is actually a little annoying. He is a little annoying. Because he just copies 10 mum. Which is quite large. 10 mum is quite large. We'll see what he does here for 7. But yeah, you should just never swing there. Because he wins late. Or he has a really good late game. You don't need to pressure us there. You don't need to. I will say our hand is a bit mid after this 10 mum. We don't have any 7. This is also another mistake. Shouldn't swing with this here. This is unlikely to swing more than 7. And if it does, he's not... Yeah, if this swings like 8, he's not going to be able to double ramp. Or... No, he only needs 1 ramp. I think I can take this. And we'll use the trigger, obviously. 7 cost Pudding is good for the turn after we 10 mum. So we'll take the Pudding. We can do like Pudding, Kata, and Anna now on the turn after we 10 mum. Because I don't mind going down to 1 here. Because we're going back to 2 anyway. Sure. Okay, this might be another Bonclay. Which is slightly scary, actually. No, just 4 open. Sure. Well, let's go 5 to Bon. Indeed. We'll go 7 to Leader, which I expect he will counter. Does indeed. I'll do that. But he doesn't have Leader effect, so... I don't know. I don't really know why he trashed this Bonclay if he didn't have another ramp. In all honesty. Seems like a pretty poor decision. Like, could have played a second Bon on that turn. Just left them both up. Swing fairly large with Leader. We'd be at 3, but he has 2 12k swings, which is really, really good, actually. If he just plays like double Bon. So I don't know what to make of that. I'll counter this one for sure. We'll give up this guy. We don't know what this could be. A number of things. Could be Mihawk bottom this. Could be Red Rock and leave some Dons open. Okay, he's on Roger. So spoilers, this is an OP30. I wanted to play into a UP Luffy, but in ranked it just wasn't matching them. Just wasn't matching them at all. So I have gone into the OP13 regular sim. Oh my god, my mic is falling apart. There we go, that's better. So we definitely want a pudding. I don't think the leader is swinging. This is just too large. So we're going to want 7 for pudding, 1 for banana. So we've got 2 more Dons for a laugh. There's no trigger he can get that can interact with his pudding. I mean, I guess if we attack 12 and he takes it, we can just go 17. It's kind of risky though, you know? But the longer this game goes on, the worse it does get for us. I'll just go 10. That's brutal. That's brutal. The fact that he has a giant. He's not going to have leader effect again next turn. Well, we can just go 12 again. We can go 12 again, but he only has to have 2k, 2k, 1k. I think we can just safely pudding here. Just play out this. Turn, restand these, game 1. Yeah, we're in a solid position, I do believe. Could have maybe gone 12 there, but the fact that he doesn't have leader effect again is just so good. I was expecting maybe a gear 2 to counter that 10. And then it's like, because he'd had one less card in hand, we could have carefully considered whether or not to just go all out. But with him using the giant, it's brutal. It's brutal. And all this just because he misplayed with the Bon Clay. Just misplayed with the Bon Clay. Goes for 6. No blocker. Give up. I guess the beige is the worst one. I'll counter this. There's no need to get too crazy. There's no way he plays like a 9-cost rush Luffy. He doesn't have any Dom. This is going to be like Nami or Rosie. More likely, I think Nami. Okay, this was not a good game into UP. My opponent made some interesting decisions. But I'm going to put this one in. That was very funny. So we're not at 10. Because we used the pudding. He's not at 10. Nice vanilla, bro. Yeah, I guess he didn't actually have that much. Yeah, I guess last turn, if he didn't have the gear 2, which it looks like he didn't, that is a really poor hand. Just shouldn't have trashed that Bon Clay, man. Although looking at the... Nah, he would have had 2Ks. Yeah, shouldn't have trashed that Bon Clay. Big mistake there. I'm going to give him to Smoker. I'm going to take first. I like these. If they play correctly, I like the Kuma. Going to Pudding's not bad. He does keep. I think we'll keep because we've got double searches. Double searches isn't bad at all. They'll just take a Kata. Guarantee that to come off the Pudding in, well, quite a few turns. But still not bad. Does grab DMG. Okay, that's something we've got to play around. Be careful there. Virgo grabs the Law. The Law's really good on 6, actually, as well. But we do have the Kata, so if he does make a mistake, this Kata's going to be very good. Let's go with this. I actually like 9 Lin. Because if he plays properly, then we Kata, we go to 7. We draw to 9. And then this Law can... Sorry, this Lin, I guess it can't remove the Law. But if he plays anything other than Law, then it's good. This is only good if he griefs. I'm going to take the 9 Lin. Then we'll swing 7 ramp up. Okay, there's a 10 mum in there anyway, so if we want to aggressively, if he does swing here, we can aggressively take next turn to 10 mum on turn 3. Or 4, yeah. So if he swings here, then we'll take, and then we can take again next turn to have the 10 mum. Okay, sure. He wants to swing. I do think this is strictly incorrect, because now we just get the triple ramp, and ramping to 10 mum's just pretty good. Grab some legs off Perona. It's nothing too crazy. Maybe we'll see Sanji come down here. Or just 5 from one of these. Tashigi, okay. Tashigi's quite good, actually. Tashigi is quite good. It stops our 9 limb, but if we're going to 10 limb anyway, you know? And we'll ramp up again. Lin and 7 cost pudding, okay. So we're definitely just going to aggressively take this hit, assuming he does swing, and then we'll play the 10 mum. There's the law. We expected that to come down. Yep, absolutely, that's fine. And then 2 Don for some kind of event. 8 Cat's nice to have as an option. I think we really are just going to keep it simple here. Start with 5. You definitely should counter this one. Okay. You literally have to counter this one now. I'm staggered he didn't counter that 5. That's shocking. Like, he knew we had this as well. This goes with the DMG. Okay. Maybe he's really low on counter? I mean, Smoker can brick up, but it's not usually that bad. It's not usually bad to the point where you don't have a 1k, right? It's Mihawk, that's fine. I honestly don't mind lifing that. I don't mind lifing that. We're probably going to lose his kata. If I had to guess. If we can get a 2 cat here, that would be pretty nuts. Yeah, I think we let this go because he's quite likely... He's going to need to play another blocker, I think, here. Otherwise, he probably just dies to 12-15. So this is max 7. If we defend this, let me sort of hand. We can go 2k, 1k, 2k, 1k. I think we can let this go. I think we're going to win the long game regardless. Just because it's already at 0. We're going to counter that, though. That's a freebie. I'll give away the Kuma. Yeah, he's not ready for this matchup. And I don't know what this is going to be for 6. Yeah, it is another blocker in the chopper. And I guess 2 open. So I guess I could have saved that. But I just had the feeling he'd go 7-7 and then not leave it on for events. It is what it is. We'll move on quickly. So these blockers are a little annoying. It kind of takes away our leader swing. A little bit. If we swing 12 here, it probably just eats the chopper. I think we do want to get rid of this Mihawk with the 8 cat. Let's go with the pudding. Okay, we don't get 2 cost kata. That's what I was looking for. I'll take a Zeus. I'll take a Zeus. Let's go 12. I thought he might do that. I thought he might. Then we'll go 7 on for this. Don -2. Draws aren't bad. Draws aren't bad. We'll play out the yellow 8 cat over one of the puddings. Put this at the bottom. I guess he can rest this, right? Yeah, I guess he can do that. Didn't think about that. Oops. Definitely should have. Yeah, definitely should have played the purple one. Yeah, I forgot this guy was here. Forgot this guy was a girl. Whatever. Was here. Moron. Let's go with an Ananar, I guess, over this, and then end. Yeah, that was a silly mistake. Never mind. It is what it is, but yeah, silly mistake there. Okay, go with Hody. Not enough to take a life, which is quite nice. There's no way you're going for game here. So what, we playing board? Playing into this, I guess? Yeah, we'll go 2k out of that one. No. Don't know how big this leader swing's going to be. But he's going to want another blocker, I think. But the other downside of that is the Zeus can blow up his other blocker if it's red. I can't believe I forgot about that, Shiggy. That's so silly. I guess it didn't really matter, though. If we played the purple one, we'd have been in exactly the same position, right? We'd have ramped a pointless Don and restood this, but he's not attacking this anyway. So it doesn't really matter. What's this? 4 Don... Chopper? Kobe? 5 leader. Has he worked out that he can live? Surely not. Also, that Perona should have swung into my Anana. Sure. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Let's just start with this. Because, like, the best one-done event is Waterfall. Obviously. But if he... Yeah, now he can't use the Waterfall. We just go for it, right? Surely. Surely. Yeah, there's no way he can counter this, right? We got 5, 9... Start with the 9, I guess. Because there's no blockers. There's no blockers. Okay. Really weird play at the end there. The Hody, when he played the Hody, I was like, okay, he's going for game. That's a really risky lethal. But then he didn't. He played board. But then he kind of chickened out and just played a Kobe for some reason. Which I don't really understand. I mean, at the very least, playing out the smoke would have been better than playing the Kobe. Yeah, really bizarre last turn there, but it just got greedy. Took that early 5 on the turn where we Temund. Also misplayed into the 6 cost kata. So many people have been doing that recently, man. People are forgetting how to play into Pudding. So thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy those games with Pudding. I apologize. I just couldn't get enough good games today and ran out of time recording. Just match Bonney after Bonney after Bonney. I started just conceding to them because like the matchup's bad. And once I've got like a good game, I don't mind if it's a loss. I don't want to just record the same matchup for hours because Bonney games take forever as well. They're like 20-minute games. So I ended up just conceding to a couple Bonnies that I matched into just immediately. So I'm like, I want to play a different deck. I want to play a different matchup. At the end of the day, I'm playing for fun and to record videos. So I don't have endless hours to just play Bonney. Really difficult deck to play into as well, especially with a deck that's unfavored into it. If you can remove their stuff, it's not too bad, like things like Lucci and Shanks, but yeah, when you're playing a deck that's just kind of healing, Bonney's tough. Bonney's tough. But either way, if you've got a better build of Pudding, please let me know. Let me know what you think of Kuma. Let me know what you think of the 9 Mum. They just thought of the 2 new cards I've been trying out this time. Will they stay in the list? I'm not too sure. I think I like the Kuma. I do think I like the Kuma. Having an extra play on 6 feels really good. 9 Mum I'm more mixed on. I might go down to 2 on her. And maybe increase the 8 cat. Or, sorry, the 2 cat. Or even try adding in some of the events again. We'll have to see. But either way, thank you for watching. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.